Hi everyone, Anj here. Today the video is gonna be about the Cancer full moon. I'd like to thank, of course, Nadiya for her trust. So thank you again so much, Nadiya. And thank you guys also for all the feedback from the previous video. Just get into cozy mode. I have a little beanie on, I have my little cup. It's very fitting with the energy. So yeah, just pause the video and then come back with a drink, with a nice hot drink, comfy things, and because we're going to talk about the Cancer energy, of course. So let's just get into it. So, first of all, we are obviously at a time of culmination with the full moon. So, especially because the moon is in its own sign of Cancer, it's really easy to tap into our emotional, to observe what's going on with our emotions right now. So, the moon has the ability to understand things and to animate things. So, it's like, drawings, the characters, what makes them come alive. It's like how you infuse life into something. And so it becomes like a cartoon like on TV or whatever, from just like drawing something and you give them life. So it's really what brings things to life. And yeah, just able to give visibility, but in an felt way, in an emotional state. It's how you feel. And so in Cancer, we are able to that much more understand things and how what we are creating in our own lives. So that's going to be a very interesting time to just take notes on, like, yeah, what's going on, observe, and really take care of yourself, because of course, the moon is also all about caring. And so, drink comfy clothes, comfort food, in your little nest, feeling good. And especially, it's so appropriate with the holiday season. So, and by the way, happy holidays to everyone. So yeah, so that's why it's going to be a very important full moon. It's also a really gentle full moon. We have a lot of earth and water energies, and so it's really grounding, grounding and just soft energy. The only aspect that is a little bit triggering is not that difficult, because if you just go with the flow and with all this other energy, I think it will go really smoothly. And you know me by now, I'm always very like, just it's all gonna be okay, nothing super heavy is going on. So yeah, it's gonna be totally fine. So this full moon happens at 4 degrees 58 of Cancer. It's happening around like midnight something UT time on the 27th. So depending on where you live on the planet, obviously it's gonna be different. But yes, but of course we're gonna feel this energy, a couple of days before, a couple of days after. So one of the main transits that we are having, one of the main conversation that we have with this full moon is the one with Jupiter. So Jupiter is exactly at 5 degrees 37 of Taurus, and my Virgo side is coming back with the details. Yeah, it's a nice energy of confirmation of, the trine is always confirmation of this energy. So because the Jupiter is trine the sun and sextiling the moon, it gives a nice release. It's like you have just someone participating to a conversation, but not like in the middle of those two. It's like you have the sun and the moon, having a conversation with each other. And someone is just like next to the moon and is saying to the sun, yeah, 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 go for it, yeah, 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 when the sun is actually speaking. So it's nice. The moon, cool, yeah, you're cheering for me too, that's nice. I appreciate the energy. But the sun is just like having it in its own face, and not even realizing it. So that's actually a point that I wanted to make. It's the difference between the trine and the sextile in astrology. It's very important to just know this. It's like with the trine, you don't even realize something. You don't When you have a trine in your natal chart, you're not even aware of that particular skill. Like you know you're good at it, but you don't really realize it. You're not like very aware. Oh, I'm so good at this. I'm so good at this, unless people actually point it out to you, and then you realize like, actually, I really am. Oh yeah, I didn't really realize, but now that you saying it, yeah, I agree with you. So that's the trine energy. The sextile energy is if you put a little bit of effort into something and you choose to put something in action, but it's not really action. It's almost like it's such an easy action that it's just like, yeah, a decision, like, you know what, I'll try this, and then it gives great results, right? And so I'll give you an example. If mm, for example, the difference between a trine and a sextile, you're in your apartment, at your home, whatever, and then you're burning some incense, you're making, a nice hot drink or whatever. You're comfortable, you feel very nice in your environment, and you saying to yourself, that's a nice place I have. I really like this. I bought some new candles, and oh, those are really nice. It's giving you the yes you do, yes you do, like, reinforcing the things that you already possess. So it's confirming, you, like, yeah, you feel good in this place. Yeah, you feel like it's yours. You feel comfortable. See, so it's your space, and you're very, yeah, you fit into the space. It's yours, a sense of owning something, but you don't really realize it. You're just like, I do feel good in this space. For example, the sextile would be, you know what? Maybe I should, or I could, just move this furniture. What if I have like I don't know, the couch on the other side? Or, what if I would just move this table and just like rearrange the thing? What if, And then you decide to do it. It's really easy because it's a sextile. The effort is gonna be like very minimal, and the results is like amazing, because it's like, oh wow, it changes. It's almost like it changes everything in this in the space, and it feels so much no better. You feel very at home, and you feel like the energy is that much more, aligned with who you are. It's flowing so easily, and so that's the energy. The trine will be something that you don't even do anything. You're just like doing it again, but and you don't, yeah, there's no action required. It's just confirming something to you. But on the other side, the sextile is going to be like, yeah, put just a little effort, and you will see great results with it, and you're going to be like very happy to have chosen to do something. So yeah, that's the difference. So here, when you have Jupiter, with, trine with the sun, it's like it's confirming that the situation, that you can believe in things, that it's good for you to open your mind, and to, yeah, just trust life, have a sense of everything will be fine, keep positive, keeping thinking positive things, because it's Jupiter. And so yeah, it's good for me to just open my mind to new things and new ideas, to not be so close-minded, and it's gonna give you rewards, right? Especially with the sextile to the moon, then it's like your emotion, if you tap into the energy of Jupiter and choose to tap into, better emotions, and try to really focus on, yeah, positive things, And for example, cooking you nice things for yourself or for your family or your friends, but like taking care of you. If you just put like a minimal effort of taking care of you, treating you with things, then you're gonna feel that much uh, more like fulfilled and happy with it. So that's a really good time to do something that nature. We also have an amazing energy. We have the trine to from Saturn to the moon, and so it makes a sextile to the sun and a trine to the moon. This is very good. This is very nice. Having a full moon in Cancer, trine Saturn is actually a really it's just like nice energy because you don't feel overwhelmed with things at all. You feel very secure with you're not too emotional. So you are very much like yeah, able to analyze things and just have a hold on your emotions, but in a very healthy way. Saturn is all about like healthy boundaries, healthy, no toxic things or whatsoever, not like codependency. So it's very nice to not feel like, "Oh, I have too much emotion and I cannot deal with those." No, no, no. Saturn is going to make sure that, oh no, your emotions are super grounded, especially in the sign of Pisces. Saturn is making sure that all of your relation with people, things, the planet, energy, it's all like settle down everything. Be a person that is honoring themselves and just, yeah, just feel grounded, mature, and that you are one in the big one thing that we all are. The sextile from Saturn to the Sun is just make sure that you still have a sense of, okay, I'm gonna take my time. I'm not gonna rush into anything. But yes, you know what? I really need to make sure that this happen. I really need to make sure that I'm doing the right thing. So that's the Sun conversing with Saturn, and the emotions of Saturn with the trine is gonna make sure that you know that you deserve to surround yourself, and because it's in Cancer, so it's really like your very close friends, right, or family, or your yeah your the circle that you trust, the circle of people that you very much trust, right? So it's like giving you the, yeah, I know that I have to connect with those people. I can trust them. I can count on them. And not being very much like everywhere and wanting to save everyone, and not at all. Saturn is gonna make sure that you take care of, yourself, your own family, but at the same time, just honor your own energy. It's really right now, I really see it like everywhere. How people, it's really about choosing the right people for you, the right energies, the right frequency, and just leaving behind the ones that are not aligning with your thing, even if maybe you loved something about that in the past. Now it's like, yeah, but is it really serving me? Finding value in something that won't give you any value because they don't value themselves enough. This full moon is gonna help us put the final like dot on this, uh, make you just realize like, yeah, okay, I need to feel good and to protect my energy. It's not about like, no, I don't want these people in my life, not at all, but it's just like I release anything that is not serving me anymore, and I choose the sextile to focus on positivity and to, yeah, structure my life, the sun sextile Saturn. So it's gonna be a very interesting one, and a very yeah, grounding, but structured, and at the same time with a lot of compassion and love, full moon. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a great time, honestly. So another aspect that we have is Mercury retrograde meeting with Mars. So it's like because Mars is, the direction in life that you want to take. So what are the actions that I've done to achieve my goals and that I keep on making? And yeah, this is where I want to head. This is where my life is telling me that this way, this way, this way. So that's Mars. When you have Mercury retrograde meeting up with Mars, it's actually Mercury reanalyzing those actions and making sure that also Mars gets the new information. So it's like, okay, I know you want to go this way, but just make sure that we also take in consideration all the squares that we're having with the sun and my own self. I'm talking as if I'm Mercury right now, with Neptune. And so what is this all about? It's really the square to Neptune. It's really about the if you see something that is not pleasing you, that is like something is really deceiving, it means it's not up with your own vibration right now. Whether you believe in God or just life, the universe, or whatever, the highest frequency of Neptune is feeling one with life itself, with God, and it's also about serving that purpose, serving God or serving the universe, or that you are on Earth to do something and you have a purpose, and so you can just relax and let yourself be in the hands of the universe about your connection with the spiritual world. So if you have uh, something negative that comes up, it's just life telling you, look, this is an obstacle for you to evolve. So don't take this as, oh my God, this is happening to me, and it's so sad, and why? And just feel like, okay, this is showing me something. I don't have to take it personally. It's just it's just on the path. It's just on the path. So what does that tell me? What does this specific thing that I maybe don't really like is telling me? And so with this, you can just move forward and be like, oh, okay, so this is telling me that if I don't like this, it means that I want this. Okay, so now I'm gonna focus my energy on this because this is actually what I have to align with. So that's why sometimes it's hard, to just like um, accept for yourself that you deserve something better. It's always right before moving up the ladder, right? That you face your own limitation and beliefs and about like, look, of course you deserve better and you deserve better because you realize that this is not aligned with you. This is not like something that you wanted, that you wished for. And so maybe, yeah, maybe it's a little bit disappointing sometimes, but at the same time it's just like, you know what, a chance that this is happening, because now I can be like, okay, yeah, I'm not resonating with this anymore. So it means that something better is waiting for me. So I have to align with this. So that's really the best way to use Neptune. Learn how to surrender and trust, uh, but by taking ownership of what's happening and choosing the right energy. That's really, really, really the best thing that you can do for yourself and for others as well, of course, but for yourself first, always. The fact that Mercury is aligning with Mars during this square to Neptune, and the final square to Neptune with Mercury will be around the 8th of January. And so the fact that Mercury is with Mars at this precise moment, it's like you cannot do it other than this way now. You the direction that you will take, that you will decide to take now. It's like Mercury is making sure that you got the message, right? You agree that now this Neptunian influence, that what happened with the Sun square Neptune, and the things that we showed you that weren't for you, you have to take those in consideration to just shift the direction and what you want precisely, where you want to head and to go towards. And so that's why it's very interesting that Mars and Mercury are actually aligning with one another to yeah to face this square from Neptune. Mars is gonna have to accept things. The best way to use this energy is really to, okay, let go, let God, trust. Of course, if you can use this energy by doing sports, artistic activities, or yeah, just like taking pictures, going to the movies, and use this energy, because this energy will be in the air, right? And so you decide how to use this energy. If you decide to use this energy as like confronting someone, then maybe that's not gonna, be the best way to use this. But if you decide to, yeah, go on for a couple days, like just meditating, time for yourself, taking time to just relax and to know what you want in life and try to raise your frequency. Of course, it's gonna be like a great way to use this energy. So it's really up to you. It's always how you respond to things and how you decide to yeah, use what you have in your hands, right? So that's a very good way of using Neptunian energy for sure. Also, the next time that Mercury and Mars will be conjunct, it's going to happen in Capricorn during the time of the Leo full moon. So that's very interesting, and especially because they're going to trine Uranus. So this gonna be like very much a confirmation, because it's a trine, of see the new path that you chose to take, and this is it. Yes, you made the right call. You made the right decision. Look, yeah, it's fresh and new, and you feel like I can feel the movement, excitement about life itself. And that's really the Mars and Uranus energy trine. It's like you feel so energized and you don't really know why, but you love it. And with Mercury, it's like the mind connect as well, and you feel like, wow, I feel like this is a brand new life for me. I love what's happening right now. And so I really made the right call by changing something in my life at that precise time and precise moment. So yeah, it's a good aspect. Just use it's just the tricky thing, but it's not really tricky. But it's just like, don't push Neptune, because it's gonna backfire with the planets like Saturn, Pluto, Neptune. If you just like even Uranus, honestly, if you don't know how to embrace them, then they're just gonna appear on the outside and um, make you vulnerable, or make you like suffer more. And I'm really like saying suffer like this, because it's really it's just to teach something. It's just to show you something that you haven't really understood, not just here but here. So it's there's no purpose of just like wanting to avoid an energy. It's way better to just embrace the energy and be like, okay, so what do you want from me, and try your best, and yeah, and see what's going on. Life is just the easiest you take life, the better it is. Yeah. So let's just, let's just see positive things all around, and positive will come back to us for sure, for sure, for sure. So now for each and every sign. So Aries is gonna happen in your fourth house. It's gonna receive nice aspects from your 12th house and your second house. So Saturn in your 12th house makes sure that you take spirituality way more seriously now. It can also be like good karma, good rewards from, things that you did in the past, and especially because it's trying to your fourth house right now, you can really feel like, yeah, the amount of good actions that you did in the past, or to your family, or to people from the past. It's really like you feel how now it nourishes the second house of confidence and your skills, and how you can value yourself. And you know what, I'm happy I'm like this. I'm happy that I've made those decisions in my life. I am good. I'm a good person. And so it's a real like yeah, carrying energy for yourself right now, which I think is really comforting. And yeah, you just feel good. It can also be a great time to just, if you like, of course, that kind of energy, to be by yourself and just feel like in your own little cocoon, because you want to treat yourself with something. And so yeah, you just like, you know you're in your own little world, and you take care of you, and you gift yourself something. So that's the second house playing in this way as well. For Taurus people, it's happening in your third house, so the house of siblings, neighbors, but also communication, the way you think, your thoughts, and how you communicate with people, how you speak. And it's a very good time for you to acknowledge how your friends, where Saturn is right now, and your sense of community is actually helping you, shaping the person you are today. So because you have a nice trine between the third house and the 11th house of friends, it's about realizing how your place in this world, in this community, in your friend group, actually allows you to become a better person. They like selecting your friends more, being in a more like refined group of friends, is actually like a springboard for you to just be able to, yeah, move forward in your life. And even for a project that you have, it's this is like helping you to refine your thoughts, and how you envision, have ideas, want to communicate your projects. And now you just feel like you have a sense of mastering more your thoughts, thanks to those people that will actually help you, yeah, go into tap into a brand new you. So enjoy Jupiter in your sign. It's gonna conjunct soon with Uranus, so that's gonna be very exciting time for you to, yeah, feel like a brand new version of you is available to the world. Gemini, this is happening in your second house of self-value and possessions, and the money that you have, the skills that you have. But it's obviously not just about money. It's about your value. Even if it's not tangible, it's an inner value as well, inner confidence. And so because it receives a nice trend from Saturn, from your 10th house, it's really how you are seen in your recognition, your worldly recognition, like how you are viewed by the world that you are in, and what you want to leave behind, like the legacy you want to leave. For example, it can be just to your kids, or at work. But it's really more about like refining your own career, and what you want, something that maybe is more professional, and you want to tap into another level of your career. And now you feel like Saturn is actually telling you, yes, you do deserve this, for you to move a level of income, for example, but even for your own self-worth as well. And Jupiter in your 12th house is just ability to forgive yourself, There's a lot of healing there, so that's really good. And it can also bring, of course, a lot of feeling way more connected than usual. Your spirituality is really improving a lot, and you feel like you can tap into this energy way more. It's easy for you right now to just, yeah, to just know how to let go and to have more compassion, and but at the same time, taking this opportunity to, yeah, to tap into better career, better choices in your life, and to reinforce your self value and what you deserve. Cancer, this is happening in your first house, so of course it's a really important time for you. You have Saturn in your ninth house, that is really reinforcing your identity right now. So Saturn in the ninth house can be um, not limiting the beliefs, but like refining what maybe, if for example you gave your trust, like your full trust to everybody, and maybe Saturn right now has put some walls, necessary walls, around it. And so that's for the better. You feel like you are able to that much more understand how a structured, view on life uh, is sometimes better. Not so much like limiting, but like more structured. Yes, it's not like believing anything and everything. It's just like choosing your beliefs, and maybe studying hard on religious matters, or even if you've somehow had like a restriction on, for example, traveling or whatever, then it was actually, you feel like right now it doesn't like restrict you so much. You feel like it was for the better, because I actually meet a lot of good people where I am right now, and I feel like my community now, I'm way more, yeah, it's expanding, and I feel way better with the those people. I found my purpose in this environment. So that's the Jupiter in your 11th house right now, that you have like helpful people in your community or in your group of friends, that actually you don't feel the pressure of Saturn that is limiting you in traveling or whatever, because you just feel like it's actually good. I feel like I've matured a lot, and I found my place in my community, so that's good. Saturn can also be like a nice improvement also about the matters of editing. So like, I don't know, if you write a book, maybe edition with the book, or music, recording things or whatever. So yeah, just like higher teaching as well. So right now you feel like, yeah, you belong with the with the students, you belong with the with the community, and so you have a sense of uh, friendship that is super nice for you to uh, yeah, to express yourself and who you are. Leo, this full moon is happening in your 12th house, so the sign just before yours. It receives a nice trine from Saturn in the 8th house, so you can feel like your partner somehow has like a more restricted source of income, or you can feel like what you share has to either be more structured and you know be really like everything is good. It's not like, up in the air. No, everything is like secured and okay and organized, and so it happens like it makes the thing happens that much more smoothly right now. But it's really about letting go for sure, especially for you with the 12th house energy lit up this way. It's you know trusting life, trusting what's happening right now. You're gonna have the full moon in your sign next month anyway, and that's gonna be a really good full moon, honestly. And so yeah, right now you have Jupiter in the 10th house. That gives you hope for the future. It's like, yeah, you know what, my career, honestly, I'll manage to find something. It's good, people, you get more recognition. You also can have like people, top, people uh, seeing you, so you become visible for those people. And so yeah, it's a good way of focusing the hope and optimism at this time, is just to focus on, yeah, just trust, just let go, trust, it's all gonna be fine. Try your best to just like structure what you have with your spouse or plus one, or even like professional partner. But if you do things properly, no need to worry about anything. Virgo, it's happening in your 11th house of friendship and place in the community, right? So this receives a nice trine from Saturn in your seventh house. So, especially for you, it's really about um, deciphering. And yeah, you decipher really much with Neptune in your opposite sign. Uh, who are the right people that you need to connect with and who are not. So it's really about like knowing that that part of the sky, the 11th house, is precious, and don't give your unlimited attention to people here, people there, and then this. No, no, no. Saturn is making sure right now that you are more that you require more from people entering your life, or people that you will partner or are partnered with. And so yeah, it's really a reinforcing idea about the, yeah, making sure that you require a certain level to let those people enter into your trust circle. The sextile from Jupiter is actually nice because it gives you hope. Jupiter is in its own house, in the ninth house, and so you are able to tap into optimism way more, and just to feel like, what, I want to believe in life, and I want to exercise my power of the mind, of the beliefs, and how I can just focus on attracting good things by thinking good things. And it's going to be very good as well for learning new things. Yeah, just opening your beliefs to new stuff. And so by closing the door to some people or some like past IDs, and that's the um, square with Neptune right now, you are able to that much more make room for new things in with Jupiter in this ninth house. Libra, the full moon is happening in your 10th house and receives a nice trine from Saturn from your 6th house. So, this is really like work related for sure. If are still in activity, then it's really about how the way you structure your life from day-to-day basis is actually really helping you right now to focus more on what your career is built on. And so you can see like nice results from for yeah, just aiming towards something that is that you are really proud of, regarding your position, or your uh, yeah, your own structure, your if you're a freelancer or work for yourself. So yeah, you feel this energy of like, i'm I'm making something out of myself, thanks to all that energy in the sixth house. So yeah, you feel proud of yourself to just keep on working and keep on moving forward, especially because you have Jupiter in the eighth house. You can have a nice help from a partner or a business partner, or it's just like a nice help that will give you like, yeah, some kind of luck. with this additional income, that, you know what, I want to help you, I want to participate in your project, I want to yeah, invest in this with you. It can also be if you haven't if you are not in activity anymore, then it can be like a seeing your life uh, as like, oh wow, this is how my life will what my life is going to look like now, with maybe, but no more activity, but being able to, so it's for more of like the, maybe like 60 years old and plus, uh, that you are able to see how to reflect, to reflect on yeah, what you have done, in your work, and feeling, yeah, proud of that, and uh, healing as well with the eighth house, with the Jupiter in the eighth house, hitting maybe, sense of not receiving enough from other people. Now you feel like, I really received, I really helped throughout my life. So yeah, it's a nice, rewarding time for you when when it relates to work and the value that you received from others. Scorpio, this is happening in your ninth house. So it's the house of, travel and higher education, but also the beliefs that you have in your life. And because it receives a nice trend from Saturn, from your fifth house, it can be an actual creation of yours that you're working on, something that you really like, create from nothing, and one of your projects that you that requires a lot of creativity from your part, and that just helps you tap into uh, what you can open your mind to. So, maybe I can do this, and I can also do that, and I thought I wasn't able to do this, but now I'm opening myself up to, I don't know, maybe international sales, international, you know contacts. Like, there's a lot of options right now opening themselves up to you. So that's really nice, especially because you have the that Jupiter in your seventh house. So connections, and yeah, finding, partnerships, just clicking with the right people, that brings like a lot of uh, yeah, luck and options to you. They just open their arms to, like, yeah, just giving you things and being very optimistic about a lot of things. So you feel that sense of, yeah, moving forward through the other one, that just open up a whole new world for you. Sagittarius, this full moon is happening in your eighth house. So that's the house of transformation, and really, shedding the, the past layers of yourself, to just be reborn again. And so, what helps you do this is the trine from Saturn, from your fourth house. And so Saturn here is really making sure that you are maturing and becoming someone that is very stable, very mature, very confident in their own skin, that you are not easily hurt by outer things. And so this is really a time of yeah, realization that, you know what, actually I have a lot of strength, inner strength, and yeah, I feel way more confident in my intimate relationship, or sharing things with others. I'm able to release toxicity way more right now, and just, yeah, feel confident in my own rebirth. And especially with Jupiter in the sixth house, it's really where you feel like you can start all over again right now. It's like the way you use your energy on a day-to-day basis. So, trying new things, working out and trying new recipes, and yeah, just giving yourself a new fun daily life, with the things that you want to try and implement in your life. Maybe you're not gonna keep all of those, but for now you just feel good. You just feel like your day to day is like it's a nice energy right now, and so this really helps you crystallize this Saturn energy, and with the eighth house right now, yeah, your own transformative you know space, inner confidence is on high for sure. Capricorn, this is happening in your seventh house. So, of course, for you, it's a very important full moon. Um, this receives a nice trend from Saturn from the third house. So, right now, it's really a time where you appreciate that much more how you evolve your way of communicating, maybe with a partner or with a close friend or with a close friend or with a partner, a business partner, but just in your relationship with people in general, it's really you feel really proud of how you are way more composed with your own energy. It's not like you have ideas all over, and you speak like you don't feel respected, or you don't respect people, or you don't feel like that people listen to you. Right now it's really like appreciating the dialogue between you and someone else, and yeah, you just feel like you have matured in your thoughts and how you want to express yourself and talk with people. Less is more, so maybe less but better. Better energy with your words, and exchanging just energy. Especially because you have the that Jupiter in your fifth house, that just like gives you an opening of the heart. And so now that you feel secure, it's like see how you feel secure with your own words, and not being uh, shy, or not being like overconfident, overdo something or whatever. Now you can just have fun, and you see the best out of having solid relationships, really stable communication that helps you have fun, because you can easily express yourself with words, and so you can open up with your heart, and being uh, not vulnerable, but like just have fun with this, because you can trust the other person with that nice trine to Saturn. Aquarius, this is happening in your sixth house. And so this is the house of daily work, daily routine, what you eat, how you work out, all that good stuff each and every day, right? And so you have a nice a trine from Saturn, from the second house. This could have been some limiting, you know, incomes, right? Not so much like, super expensive, but at the same time, it can also be like a really structured income. So you learn how to um, handle your income that much more, and you can see how it actually benefit your own, uh, the way you the way you use this energy and this value each and every day. So you feel like, I got this. It's not like as if, oh, I need to, pay attention to money, and I need to, it just became natural, and you're actually good, and you're like, yeah, you know what, I can save, and I can do this, and I can enjoy myself. And especially because the Jupiter is in your fourth house, it gives you a lot of feeling good energy. Just chilling at home, you don't feel like you need to go out, and travel the world, because you feel like the world is already in your home somehow. You just feel like, I just feel good in my own skin right now. I just feel like my home, my place where I'm at is fulfilling me a lot, and I'm learning something by doing this. So yeah, it's just like a nice balance of energy. Right now, it's not so much about discovering the outer world. It's really about, learning how the material world and, balancing. Uh, all of this is good for your future. You will definitely see the benefits of it all very soon. Finally, Pisces. Pisces, it's happening in your fifth house, so the house of your heart. Saturn is making a trine from your first house to this energy, and so it's really about you becoming your own adult, right? It's becoming someone that is responsible and facing the all the people you meet with a more like, yeah, I'm not a kid anymore. I'm a mature person, and I want to feel this way. I want to present myself this way. I want to be professional. I'm older now, so I want the world to, I want people to see me this way. It's nice because this full moon in the fifth house is, lighting up the what your heart craves. So you are able to see how, even if, you feel like a sense of duty more right now, because, a Saturn in the first house can also be sometimes like not very a burden, but like, you know, yeah, I need structure in my life. I need to just settle a little and like be more real, in this life, especially for Pisces. I need to, yeah, make sure that I do things properly. But still, with this full moon, it's nice because you are able to see how you can still enjoy yourself and you can still like uh, resonate with your passion. It's not because you are getting a little bit older or no more mature that you don't have passion, you don't have like things that you actually want to create, in this world, or that you cannot have fun. So no, it's really about like still having fun, but in a nice way, in a very, yeah, in a mature way. You appreciate things as an adult now, and you see this, how it's like a little bit different than just like appreciating things as a kid, that maybe you don't appreciate that much more because you don't have the same mindset. And that's where Jupiter is right now in your third house. And so your ideas and, how you talk with people, how you exchange, it's more, you feel like you expand your relationship with your siblings and your relationship with the neighbors, and just it's more, and it's fun, and it's nice to connect. And because you are now more like an adult, people see you more like this. You have like new relationship with those kind of people. That feels good. You can enjoy, for example, I don't know, a night out with your sibling, and yeah, and you just feel like that's cool. Also, to go to a wine bar and to, just chill and have a lot of fun, and just, yeah, and encounter neighbors, and they see you as who you are right now, like as an adult, and you feel good. You feel good in your own skin, and you like say, trying new things with those people. So that's a very good full moon for you for sure as well. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Like, subscribe to Nadia's channel. My channel will be linked down there as well. Thank you so much, Nadia, again. Happy 2024, 2024. And yeah, everyone, have a happy holiday season. And I'll see you soon. Bye. Take care of you.